Hello and welcome back to Subsistence. You join me in my Season 3 base, the one that's built on top of the rock, and I thought this would be a good place to spend a bit of time to talk about the new update from the lovely Cold Games. So it's now live and it's brought us quite a few new abilities and some new items and a new animal. So this first ability, as you can see, is the ability to sit on a chair. So we can currently sit on a sofa or an armchair. And I've actually built a sofa for this base, really easily crafted within the BCU, the base command unit. Sofa takes these materials, the armchair slightly smaller amounts of the same materials. And I think a slightly less mass by the look of it as well, which is good. I do need to get the armchair built as well at some point. But yeah, it's purely visual at the moment. There's no gameplay need for you to sit and rest in a chair, but that will be coming, I'm sure. Anyway, so I thought I'd, as I say, come to this base because I've got a lot of materials stored in here that will allow me to make some of the new items that are in the update. So I've just got the change notes in front of me here. We'll start at the top. We've got a new animal. We've got a moose. And as you may have noticed from my thumbnail, I've actually gone out and killed a moose already. They're more rare than any of the other animals on the map. And we actually get sinew from them, which is great news, another source of sinew. As well as antlers, fat, cloth, a guaranteed liver, and a rack of ribs. Now, that's a unique item in the game. Here are the ribs here. Can be roasted in an oven or cut into steaks, and it will be, provided that you have an oven and a baking pan, the ribs can be slow roasted with vegetables to create a meal that provides the highest boost to maximum health and stamina currently in the game. Now, equipment. I do have the baking pan, so I can go into this and have a look at the recipe, whereas I don't have this ability in my current season single player game, so this is why I thought I'd come in here. I've got everything in this version. So roast ribs and vegetables. You need one rack of ribs, a couple of potatoes, onions and carrots. So we're going to get that cooked. I do need some onions, which I think are almost grown. We'll just go up and check those actually. But it would be nice to... yeah, they're going to be done today. So we'll cook ribs later, roast ribs. And we'll see the nutritional benefit from those. So that's cool. Okay, so that's the moose and the ribs. There is also a Recurve Bow. It's a later game item. Let's get out onto our deck out here. It's a later game item because it takes quite a bit of power and mass to manufacture. But let's just have a quick look at it. I've crafted one already. So this is the Recurve Bow. In fact, where did I leave my other bow? Let's compare the views side by side. I think I left it in the weapons chest. I did indeed. So I should explain. I haven't recorded anything for a few days because I've been suffering from laryngitis. I am recovering. I'm still not very well really, but much better than I have been. So right, that's the standard bow, so you can see the difference. And this one is much nicer. It's actually got metal and that lovely bit of hand carved wood in the centre, whereas the normal one is purely wood with a little bit of, looks like leather wrapped around the centre part there. So let's have a look at the recipe in the workbench for crafting the bow. Where are we? Recurve Bow. So that takes wooden planks, ingots and weapon parts and quite a bit of power and a little bit of mass. And the Recurve Bow can be upgraded. So if we drop our bow in here, you can see we can upgrade the firepower. It looks like 4 levels possibly. So that's interesting. Excuse me, I'm just going to cough. I'm fine until I start speaking, so this might be a shorter video than normal. So weapon parts, electrical components, rope. So this is where this sinew comes in, very important now, and metal ingots. So maybe we'll try and do an upgrade later on. I think I've got everything. I might be short on sinew. No, I've got enough. I could probably... Oh, I've got some rope there. Yeah, I could probably do that upgrade today. That would be interesting, wouldn't it, to see that. Let's have a look at this on the workbench. Look at that. That looks great, doesn't it? That looks very nice. Let's hop up here. There we go. That's a better view of it. So you can see the lovely metal and that wooden inset there. So what part of the... it would be the ingots that they've used, isn't it, there? No sinew, strangely enough, in that recipe, but still. So that's the bow. And as I say, we might try and do that upgrade later. And you could shift click things now in and out of workbenches and your inventory. Right, let's pop the pistol back down on here. We'll keep that bow with us in case we need it for later on. So that's the Recurve Bow. The advantages are higher, more damage per shot, higher velocity arrows, so it's a bit easier if you're leading a target, less arrow drop, and it's quicker to handle. So to actually equip it, it's much quicker. Slightly better zoom when aiming, so I think we should probably check that actually. Let's just drop the other one back in here again. So if I zoom in on the crate in the corner, yeah, you can see a visible difference there, I think. Yes, yeah, you definitely can. Awesome. Okay. And then arrows also have a greater chance of breaking, which is the only real downside. But yeah, I think the being able to upgrade it at the workbench is going to be very interesting. I've actually got my premium arrows as well equipped, and I did go out and hunt the moose using these premium arrows and the Recurve Bow, and it did a fair chunk of damage. I did finish it off with a shotgun in the end, but yeah, it was pretty cool. What else have we got? Flashlight attachment. Yes, right. This is new. And much welcomed. Have I got it on here? Let's have a quick look. Now you can left click an item and it will open up inventory slots for those items, or a description of what the item is. So, you know, tooltip sort of thing. It will give you a bit of a guide as to what all these things are for. And that's a huge amount of work really, and it's nice and very easy to see, nice and visible. No more little boxes popping out in different places that are difficult to read. It's nice and straightforward, everything's in the same space. Yeah, I really like that. Okay, so we've got the pistol there, and this is the one I've put the flashlight on. I've put it on the revolver, so let's get the revolver out. There we are. I don't know if we can see that. Right, I've got the flashlight, the toggle for the flashlight is defaulted to L, key, the key on the keyboard is L. I've changed mine to F for flashlight. And yeah, so we've got a lovely flashlight. Now the batteries in the flashlight do wear down. You do have to craft new batteries in the workbench, I believe. Let's have a quick look in the workbench at the recipe for those. Here we go. So we're going to need zinc, potassium and adhesive. And to swap out the batteries, I think you drag and drop the batteries onto the weapon to replace them. I'll have to try that. Let's make a battery with zinc, potassium and adhesive. Right, so this is where adhesive starts to be useful. So I think, was it 8 potassium and a bit of zinc and some adhesive? Let's have a quick look. Where have I put my adhesive? It feels like it should be in the other bin, doesn't it? Let's have a quick look. Let's make a battery. Yes, 8 adhesive, 6 zinc and 2 adhesive. So we're all storing up probably these vast amounts of adhesive, and now there's a definite use for them. So yeah. Now the flashlight battery. If we go into the menu, so I'm using tab just to open up the internal inventory, and then left click on the weapon that's got the flashlight on. You can actually see the battery indicator there. So you can see how charged up that battery is. They're not rechargeable currently, but a single battery will give you a total charge of 12 real world time minutes. So 12 in-game minutes. You know, which is a fair amount. You wouldn't want to remain with it on all the time unless you've got lots of materials, and you can just make a ton of batteries and keep swapping them out. So there we go. Yeah, good. Okay, so we've got a spare battery with us if we run our battery down today. So we've gone through moose, we've gone through the ribs, recurve bow, flashlight and batteries. Charge indicator, okay. In-item storage. So a big change in this latest update was the ability now to store items within other items. And I think, although we can only really see that at the moment put in use for attachments to weapons. Excuse me again. Right, okay. So at the moment we can only see that being used for the weapons, attachments and so on. It does open this up for further gameplay features in the future. So Core Games has said that was a lot of work obviously to implement, and you can understand why. But yeah, it does give him a lot of possibilities for the future, for different attachments for various items. Now one thing I was wondering is the flashlight, can you attach it? No, I wanted to see if you could attach it to the helmet. That would have been really nice, but no, you can't. So that's something I've answered my own question there today. Let's pop it back on the revolver for now. But wouldn't that have been nice? Just to have a little open slot there and just to drag the flashlight on and have it clipped to the side of the helmet. Anyway, question answered there. Oh, right, okay, next big change is player cleanliness and butchering an animal now. Two things to say about this. There's a new animal butchering animation. It's now much easier and quicker and smoother to butcher an animal. So let's get out. Because we've been inside for a little while. Let's get out and go and kill something, and we can see that new animation. I should really, for people who haven't seen this base, just do a very, very quick walk around. So we've got an outside porch here, and I'm slowly windowing in this balcony just to offer some weather protection and that sort of thing. I've got all my power and mass storage just stored around the side here. We've got a window into the base there, which looks great. I always love this base. Spent a lot of time in this one. This is my season 3 gameplay, if you want to go back and watch this one being built. And we've got lovely stairs down the side of the rock here. Little open balcony section here. And then we've got these lovely railings that were added in the last update that work on the stairway, which is awesome. And then we've got a little balcony here. Everything's got lights on it. I really do love this space. I wish you could sort of blueprint it and then build it in the next one, sort of thing. But everything's enclosed, and we've got a little area there for our fishing stuff. And this was sort of a little area for fighting, because we used to get our hunters coming in and hiding behind this tree here. God, it was such a great base. I had such a great time with this base. Okay, and then we've got an upstairs little area. Ooh. Hoping we might see a moose come by. Yeah, anyway, we've got a little outside area here. Oh, yes, and there's another change as well. We may as well talk about that while we're here. Glass doors. Glass doors can now be fabricated. How awesome is that? They're under the wooden door category at the moment. Just click on here. Just takes 4 glass panels, a metal ingot, which, you know, is understandable. We've got a big frame here, scrap metal and more adhesive again. No power and mass requirements. But look at that. It looks really great when you use it with the full glass frame there. Yes, so this is just a little balcony area, and then we've got like stairways up here to the side of the base. No sign of any moose. No. Okay. Yes, so I'm glad I actually remembered to come down here and do that. And just finishing off the little quick look around this space. We've got a little area down here where we've got a mining drill and a chicken coop. Okay, right, we're going to go and try and find an animal to butcher, and we can see the new butcher animation. And talk about the other change, which is cleanliness. You now have to clean yourself of blood after you butcher an animal. And if you don't clean yourself, you have a chance to, well, you do get infections, which you will have to cure with an antidote. So that's quite a big change, and I'm sure that will lead into other changes to health and stamina and well-being as well. It's typical. We want to try and just kill and get an easy kill on a wolf or something. There's nothing around. What's going on? They're normally everywhere. Oh, I do apologise about my the quality of my voice at the moment, and my throat is killing me. You start to feel better, don't you, after a while, because you're sitting at home in the warm, resting, and not speaking very much, and then as soon as you do anything, of course, it's oh, look, and now we've got 3 wolves. They're all hanging out around here. Okay, well, we'll take this one down. Hello, wolf. Okay, and we may as well take that one down in the background as well. Come on. Hello. That would give me a good opportunity. Right, okay, so there's a new animal butchering animation. Now before, you used to have to crouch down next to the animal, find the right spot, and then hit E to butcher. Now you simply approach the animal and press E to butcher, and the camera does this lovely zoom in. It's pretty awesome, I think. Now, I'm not going to wash this, well, I'm going to go into third person view and just show you the visible confirmation that you are covered in blood, which is pretty cool. It does look good, to be fair. Okay, and now when you approach the water, wash hands. You just approach the water, get the icon, and press your use key, which for me is E. Okay, so we'll go and do another one. And I just want to show the alternative. So again, we'll take that. We are again covered in blood and guts, and we'll head back to the base. And the other way you can clean yourself, so I could easily just walk up to the water, or I can walk into the water, but walking into the water you'll actually become wet, and you will need to dry out. But you can approach and just look at the water and clean yourself. But the other option is to use a canteen. Now, I don't think I've got any down here, so let's go back up into the base. So I'm still covered in blood, you can see on my hand there. I've got some water in. Oh, I actually got water on me, I didn't even need to come down here. Let's get out of there then. Let's nip back outside for a second so we've got the good light. So, the other alternative is to use a canteen. Now, I don't know if it works with dirty water as well, but this just happens to be clean water. If you right click, you get an option there. Wash hands, and you can see I am now clean. How cool is that? I think that's awesome. Very clever. Right, let's put the food away that we've just gathered. We should probably eat. Let's fuel up the fire and ignite that. I'll put this water away in here. I'm using the oven storage for this sort of thing there. What we'll do is we'll go and fill this up with dirty water and see if that cleans us the same. So we'll go and get some more, another animal just very shortly. Let me just see, I need to eat, I think. I need vegetables. I don't want to eat too much because I'm thinking I might want to do the ribs in a little while. So let's go and get another animal quickly. There should be something around here. Oh, come on. Just need one wolf. I can see a wolf over there. I don't really want a bear. We'll take a wolf. I'm going to stop and get a nice cup of tea after this one and rest my throat. It is red raw right now. Oh. You know, I was ill over Christmas. I had a horrible cold. First time I'd been ill for ages, and now this has hit me. Not very lucky, just at the moment with little niggling health problems, but still. Right. Hey, there we go. There is a wolf. So, okay. So no need to crouch now. We'll grab the axe, approach the animal, and zoom. I love that zoom. Fantastic. Right. So we're all bloody again. We can see that. I'm going to put the axe away. And we'll go and now, how am I going to be able to do this without... I wonder if we'll be able to clean ourselves for using dirty water. Probably should have got the water first. Right, so I've got the option there, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to right click. I'm going to hover over that and... No! It won't let me fill that up. It's just letting me drop that. Interesting. Yeah. Fill with water. Right, that's dirty water, and my hands are still dirty. And right click, and yes, I can wash my hands with dirty water. And just to be sure, there we go. Yeah, awesome. Right. So, hopefully the onions will be grown and we can go and cook a rack of ribs and have a look at the nutritional value of those ribs that we got from the moose. So we're back in the base here. Probably should have filled that water up again. Right, let's drop that in there. Let's put a light on because it is very dark. There we go. Put the fat away. We've got a little bit of you and you. Right, awesome. Flashlight. So we can actually wander around there. Look at that. Oh, how awesome. Yeah, this is superb. Can you imagine raiding a hunter's base at night? Stuck a little bit there on the rock. Let's go up and harvest our plants. So we've got a little side stairway. Look at my base down there. Look at the way the light creates shadows as well inside. How cool is this? Looks so good. Right, we've got onions. Now, we'll pick everything and then we'll come and replant that in the morning. The light wasn't quite shining correctly there, was it? Not as you would expect it. It's sort of at a distance, isn't it? It's not, it doesn't work close up. Yeah, there's a bit of a distance to it, I think. And this is the the rest of the building. We've got all these solar panels. I don't have, interestingly enough, on this base, a wind turbine. That looks so good. The lighting has been really nicely done. Yeah, really good. Okay, if I turn that off, you can see the difference. That looks so good. Oh, everything I ever wished for. Right, we'll get back down. We'll take the quicker way in. I think I left one of the doors open. Yes, I did. Right, we've got onions on us now. I do need to extract some seeds, so let's extract 3 seeds, I think. We could probably extract that seed as well. Pop that in there. Right, let's have a look at this recipe then for the roast ribs and vegetables. So we need 2 potatoes, 2 onions, 2 carrots. And the ribs. Roast rack of ribs. It takes 200 power. And you do need this baking pan. Roast ribs and vegetables. Look at that! Oh, it would be nice if the actual ribs were in there, but still. And I've actually got a premium chicken here, a whole chicken as well, which I've not used. Okay, so we should really replant the plant bed upstairs. What should we do? I think we'll do 4 tomatoes. There we go. And we'll grab a bit of water. Let's go up and do that. Actually, let's put this weapon away. That's probably safer. And we'll go back up this way. This is a nice little shortcut. Okay, onions first. And tomatoes. Excellent. There's my hole. There it is. Whee! There we go. Awesome. So we'll put all of those tomatoes away. I need to fill that water up. Oh! Damn it. I meant to check the fertiliser. Actually, it wasn't too bad, and the rain is taking care of the watering for me. Very cool. Nice. Right, okay, so let's have a look back at the list. So we've gone through in item storage, player cleanliness. So pressure use on the water surface if you want to stay dry, or you can submerge yourself completely in water to wash your hands without having to actually click anything, or use a full canteen or a water bottle, and you have to right click on the item there to use to clean yourself. Animal butchering, I love the new animal butchering. It is much quicker and smoother. Really nice. I really like that. Harvesting animals that have fallen into water. Now, I'm sure we've all come across this problem where a deer or a wolf or something will slide into the water once you've shot it and start spinning around in the water, and you can't harvest it, and it's a waste of a kill. Apparently now the animals should come to a rest and allow them to be butchered, to be harvested. So that should be good. You can sit on a sofa and armchair. We've shown that already. And then we can now shift click items in and out of your tool belt. So let's have a look at that. Yeah, shift click. There we go. So left shift and click. Nice. Right, generator and fabricator auto shut off is the last remaining main change, and I think it's a great change. You can now set your generator full of fuel, click it on, and it will run until your power and mass storage are full, or until you run out of fuel. So if I wanted now to run up the mass on this, I would just turn this on. Say if I was on 300 mass and I had enough power, rather than that just running all the time until my power ran out, it would just generate until this bar was full and then auto switch off now. And the same goes for this. If this was full of fuel and my power levels were almost at, 3,000, say I was 2,500, so I only needed to generate 500 power, but my fuel was absolutely full, which would generate more than 500 power. It will now shut off once the power is at max, so that's great. You can now just let that run, leave the base, come back to it, and I think that's really awesome, really nice change. So I'll fill that up now. No need to worry about having to only put a certain amount of fuel in, and trying to manage that sort of in a more sort of micromanaging method. You could just dump it full of fuel and let it run. So that's awesome. Glass doors we've seen. There's a couple of new supported languages, Polish and Swedish. And then other notable changes, just to finish off the last of the update notes. Increase the spawn rate of locked crates. Yay! Fixed a bug where the BCU marker sometimes wouldn't show after the BCU is first placed. Fixed hunters getting caught on their dropped kit when being killed in water. I'm sure Ono will be upset about that, because it was very fun watching them hanging in the water, suspended by their bags. Crafted weapons are now added directly to the tool belts. That's awesome. Reduced time to disassemble items. That's good. Fixed the exploit of being able to add items to unallowed slots by swapping with item currently in the slot. That might be the Workbench bug with the swapping the old bow in and back out again and that sort of thing. Fixed a bug where grenades were being lost when throwing one with a stack size of greater than 5. Oh yeah, that was probably an annoying bug. Slightly reduced the ambient sound volume. Fixed Cougar suspicious animation not playing for clients of co-op games. Fixed bug with host of co-op games not seeing the Cougar dragging the human killing animation. Fixed Cougar not dropping corpse when attacked during kill animation. Increase the time it takes for chasing predators to reach top speed. Oh, that's interesting. Increase the size of the lines indicating max and health and stamina for better visibility. So I think that's these bars here. Yeah, they do look a little bit easier to read there. Where are we? Fixed a bug where the player would go into a falling animation when taking damage while asleep. I haven't seen that one myself. Added fallback. Excuse me. Added fallback for rare bug where items can become invisible for clients. Now dragging another item into the slot will correct the slot. So this is something we've seen in co-op, where something would happen and then all of a sudden an item would disappear and you'd have a slot where nothing would show. It would be like an invisible inventory slot. Now apparently by dragging that into that place it will correctly return the visibility of whatever was hiding there, so that's good. Fixed a bug where clothing items were still clickable after closing the HUD. Oh. Okay, Workbench now defaults to the craft tab. Yeah, that used to go to upgrade, didn't it, I think? Yeah, that's good. Fixed a bug where ammo type icon was not showing while switching for hosts. Oh, I see. That's probably to do with the premium arrows and maybe yeah, and grenade tipped arrows. Let's come out of that. We don't want to shoot anything. Fixed bug of clients not being able to view the correct model for alternative arrow types being used by other players and hunters. Oh, that's what I've just said. So maybe that first thing wasn't what I was thinking of, but anyway. Fixed a rare bug where the first person arms get stuck in sprinting animation after aiming down sights. That's definitely something we've seen. So it gets stuck and did a funny thing and wouldn't come out of it. But hard to replicate that one, but still. Right, okay, it looks like our food is ready. Yes. So, roast ribs and vegetables, a full roast dinner, big boost to max health and stamina, 125 protein, 125 fruit and vegetable, 125 hunger, 10 hydration, max health is plus 1.15 and max stamina plus 0.92. And the rain just stopped. Great timing. Oh, this game. So good. Right, should we try eating this? Right. Whoa! Nice. Now that took my bar from about halfway, it was well into the yellow, all the way up to full. And I just need to finish that off with a little drink of water, so pretty cool. Now I've no idea how long this one's been running, but I am enjoying myself, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop a little bit of wood in the fire, just to top that up. We do have a lockpick, we're fully fed and watered. We'll get a bit of dirty water just before we head off, so we've got some water on us for cleaning ourselves. And let's go and well, there's a crate down there. It would be rude not to go and get that. Let's just have a little look around, see if there are any moose. Be nice to finish this episode off with a moose kill, wouldn't it? They make the best noises. Just have a little look outside. I think I'm going to go down the side here. This is my little side entrance. I did used to have a trapdoor that went up through the floor here, but I stopped using it. It wasn't something that I really needed. Okay. I do have hunters on this map. They were reset, obviously, during the last change, the last update. But I've got them set to no attacks at the moment, so as long as I stay clear of them, we shouldn't get any interference. To be honest, I just wanted a nice, easy way of getting in here. Ooh. Yeah, I just wanted to just show. That was much faster, that arrow, as well. Yeah, just wanted a nice, quick, easy way of looking through the changes without being disturbed, to be honest. So, okay. Let's get a few crates. Well, I'm feeling a bit full after that massive roast dinner. Need to do a bit of a run around just to burn off a few of those calories, I think. But it'd be great to finish this one off by seeing a moose and possibly taking one down, but you know, they are rare. I've seen two. Killed one, one ran off, injured. But we might be lucky. But we'll see. There is a level 1 wolf. There's a hunter. So one of my hunter bases must be up there. He's out fishing by the look of it. Should we take down this wolf? This is just a standard arrow. Nice. Okay. Oh, hunter walked off then, and I thought maybe he was reacting to me. There we go. Nice! 2 livers on that wolf. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. Right, let's go and clean ourselves, and we'll fill up the 2 canteens while we're there. So let's just run into the water. Yeah! That kind of is the quickest way, but I think, you know, you've got the penalty of actually getting wet there, so... Very nice. I like that a lot. Right, let's just run up this way. Oh, a moose! Sorry. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, what a shame I startled it. Oh, hope he doesn't go too far. Let's see if we can track him a little bit. Let's go on a moose hunt. Yes! This is awesome. No, you watch me die now. Right, I've got a premium arrow. Oh. Well, don't run off. Where are you going? We must keep an eye on him. What I don't want to do is run into a hunter while we're doing this, you see. So how much damage did that premium arrow do? Let's see if we can see. The problem is where is he going to head back to? Can you tell that I'm here through this rock? And will a shotgun blast be enough to take him out? A single shotgun blast. Now my other hunter is just over here. Just in front of us, just over that way. I know one of them is over there. Here he is. Right, how's his damage? Right, 194. Oh gosh. Shotgun. Oh, very nice. Oh. How awesome is that? Look at this lovely moose. He's massive. He's huge. Wow, we've been very lucky today. I think I managed to go through all of the changes in the update. And we got a moose. Very nice. Alright, let's do one of our sort of little third-person views. Yeah, let's do one standing up actually. I don't often do that. There we go. Just for scale. I think the moose could even be a little bit bigger, to be honest. But let's butcher. Very nice. Look at that. You get a guaranteed liver, guaranteed ribs, antlers, sinew. Very, very nice. That's awesome. I'm really happy. Let's use the water. Wash our hands. Oh, this update is just fantastic, isn't it? Really, really good. I am going to have so much fun. And in the next episode, we will be back to normal, back on our Season 4 base. I just wanted to use the resources that I've got in this previous season's base, just to get all of these things crafted easily. And quickly, without having to do any real grinding. So I miss this place. I had a lot of fun building this all up. Really easy to defend as well on these rocks. Oh, that's good. I'm glad I came and played this today. I wasn't sure I was really up to it, and I do apologise if, you know, you've heard me sort of coughing or spluttering. I will try and cut those little bits out, but yeah, it was worth it. Definitely worth the strain on my voice, and I do need to go and get a cup of tea shortly, so I'll probably wrap this up. Actually, yeah, I'm going to go and wrap this up now. Let's get back upstairs. Let's do another rib dinner before we finish. And I'll just check that there's nothing else that I wanted to craft. What I loved about this base was this double, like extra height roof. It really lets all the light in. Oh, been a great day out hunting. Yeah, I love this space. Right, so we need 2 more potatoes, 2 onions, 2 carrots, roast ribs and vegetables, get dinner on. Get that put away, butcher the chicken, pop that in there. We'll get the fat onto it, fine. Let's put everything else away. We've got quite a few goodies in this one, as you can see. Oh, we might, I'll tell you what, we'll upgrade the bow. Let's do that before we finish. Then that'd be good, wouldn't it? Right, cinder goes in there. Yeah, I'm trying to remember because this is so different from my other playthrough. It's amazing actually how I change the way I store things from game to game. Right, okay, let's have a look then. So, to upgrade the bow, how are we doing? I've got the power of mass, so I need 3 rope, 2 ingots, 5 and 3. 3 rope, 2 ingots, 5 weapon parts, or 3 weapon parts and 5... 3 weapon parts and 5 electronic components, okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Right, let's see what happens with this then. Upgrade. So that's taken down the power and the mass. There's no physical change to the look of the weapon, but firepower should be greatly increased, and we're using these premium arrows. So it's suitable for hunting large game, far more damage and range than standard arrows. Yeah, you can upgrade it 4 times. That's going to be so worth it. It really is. And shift click out of the workbench as well. Now that's interesting. Right, let's come out of there. There we go. Okay. I was thinking we couldn't shift click the bow, but it was because I was still in the workbench. Firepower level 1 plus 20%. A more agile and powerful bow. Wooden arrows have a greater chance of breaking. Ah, wooden arrows have a greater chance of breakage. Not premium arrows. So these smaller wooden arrows are suitable for hunting small game, and these are suitable for large game. So that really, really brings in the need, the necessity to have the chicken coop and get your premium feathers now. That makes that totally worth it. Now, we're not going to eat that now. We're going to put that in the fridge for later. But yeah, roast ribs and vegetables, awesome. Oh, you know what? I kind of want to carry on. I want to carry on playing. Let's just go and have a little loot around before it gets dark and finish off the day properly. I do need to get myself a drink. I do. I am struggling a little bit, but... So to switch between the different arrow types, in case you weren't aware, it's left Alt. And that will switch. You can just see at the bottom there's a little indicator. That's the premium and that's the standard arrows. I love the little sound that makes actually. The sounds in this game are really awesome. Let's fill this water canteen up while we're here. I should have put more onions in the plant bed, shouldn't I? I'm going to be using lots of onions. Let's fill that up. So, I don't have many premium arrows. I want to kind of keep them for hunting moose, I admit. There's a hunter, look. So his hunter base is, yeah, just up there by that rock. Interesting. Right, let's have a little look around the side here. I might get lucky and get another moose. Yeah, standard arrow. Level 3 wolf. That took him down. Whoa. Oh. And I'm infected. That's the danger of doing this, really. Oh well. That'll be fine. Yeah, I'll go and get an antidote in a moment. Yeah, I'm just trying to work out how much that took him down. I think I better go and get the antidote now, actually, before we run off. I was going to go over to the ore rock, but let's grab that antidote quickly. I'll go up this side way, which is pretty quick way into the base, to be fair. Okay, and then we can get straight back out again. Where was it? Antidote in here. Use. Let's put the food away. We'll eat the berry. We'll have a liver. The berry, the two, and we'll take a normal water. Let's put this other water on to refine or cook. I won't bother topping the fire up. And let's go this way down. Use our lovely glass door. Yeah, I really liked this space. Okay, let's get to Ore Rock then. It's funny, I don't normally kill wolves with arrows and then pistol, but yeah, it just shows you how dangerous it can be. You have to be quicker. I think I was a bit too slow on the shot then. I'm certainly not suffering for food in this playthrough, but I am pretty late game stage, so you know I've got everything that I need. Be nice to get a lock crate, wouldn't it? Oh, that would be awesome, actually. I wonder if we'll be able to find one. Okay, I can just see a potato over here I'm going to go and get. Oh, yeah, it's been killing me this last week. Oh, sugar. Not being able to record anything. Or play, particularly. You know, especially with an update just being released as well. So it's great that I've actually finally been able to get in here and play a little. Right, I'm just going to head over this way. Now my other hunter is over here, just up here. So I can't go that way too far. But we should be able to... Oh, there's a crate there. We should be able to have a look over in this direction a little bit. And see if there's a lock crate around. There's the fire. And there's this base. So I can't go too far. He may well be out hunting or fishing. Yeah, quite a big base, that one, by the look of it. I'm not seeing any lock crates, so let's go and have a look down in the valley. I'll probably run right past... Oh, there's another hunter. Damn it. So, two hunter bases quite close together. Interesting, okay. Well, at least we know where they are now. That was the first time I've seen that other base, so as long as we sort of run up and around, should be easy, easy to avoid them. Easy-ish. Let's go and see if we can see a lock crate just for the end of day. Yeah, we're losing light, aren't we? There's a bear over there. They're in a great spot for lock crates, those hunters, those two together. Must be careful of roads. I thought I saw a fibre somewhere. Must be careful. Look out for roads. Where are you? Oh, there you over there. Okay. There's a crate. I'm not going to stop for everything, but nothing obvious around here. I do need to be careful of hunters that may have walked down this way looking for to do some fishing, so yeah, that's a thing. And of course I've got to get back as well in a timely fashion. There's an ammo crate. I've not seen any lock crates. To be fair, I haven't been on this map for a while. Yeah, there's a plant there I could have got. Let's just have a very quick look around the back side of the lake here. This is that time of day when the hunters do like to get out and do their fishing. So I've got to be careful. Last thing I want to do is run into them. On the way back, so yeah, let's get back. Let's get back towards home. Doesn't look like we're going to finish the episode off with a lock crate, unfortunately. Oh, you're over there. I'm getting this. It's sniffing, but I think we're okay. I don't think he's walking this way. The bear over there. I'm trying to remember from here where the hunter camps will be. So that's what I don't want to run into them. I think I'm okay if I stay over this side. I think. There's a bear there. Yeah, let's go up. Let's go up this way just to be sure. Oh gosh, there's a hunter. Where is my base? Oh god, I'm miles away from where I thought I was then. So what's he doing there? Okay, let's go up this way. We'll go back to the fence, I think, and work our way to the left. Yeah, here we go. Oh no, we've got rogues. Right, okay. Change of plan. Change of plan. So that was a rogue I could see. That's what was throwing me off. So I should be fine. Let's see. Should be fine about here. Well, you know what? I'm not entirely sure. There's one of the platforms, you see. So he could have been walking back from somewhere. There's no water over in this direction for him to have headed to. Yeah. Anyway, looks like we're going to get back okay. We've got our flashlight, so... you know, we should be okay. Little bag here, we'll grab that. And there's another one. May as well pick these up on the way back. We don't have to rush now. I've got a little bit of light to work with. There's a wolf. Cheeky. These chickens scaring me, making me think there were wolves hanging around as well. Alright, there's a bear over there. Yep, we're good. I mean, I could safely make it back without needing the flashlight anyway, just from hours of playing, but It's nice knowing I've got it with me. Let's stay out a little bit later. Just a little bit. Let's see this lovely sunset. Look at that. Fantastic. There's a wolf. Any moose? No. No moose. So we need to fill up water canteens. We've got one here to fill up at least. I'm going to have that apple. Let's grab these plants. I want to see what it looks like running around in the dark with a flashlight, and then we'll definitely call it an episode. That's the trouble. This game is just so addictive. Right, it's getting a bit dark now on my screen. Yes. Nice. Look at that. That looks awesome. Trouble is when you sprint, you do lose the visibility. So dark. Right. Let's see what it looks like looking into the water. Oh, look at that. Hey Hunter, do you have a flashlight? It looks so good. Now it's a bit of a waste to be using this on here to kill a wolf, but should we maybe think, is that spread bigger? Ah, now that's something. Let's have a quick look at that. Oh crap, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Let's put the flashlight back on there, and number 3 flashlight. No, it's the same. It just looked bigger. Okay. Right, let's go and kill a wolf with the flashlight. Oh, look at the blue lights everywhere. Oh my god, that's quite scary. Look at him. Hello, wolf. I can see you. Nice. That makes this kind of situation much easier, doesn't it? I like it. Right, we better butcher you. So, I'm going to stand up, walk towards you, butcher. Ugh. Get the flashlight back on because I can't see anything. Let's go and clean ourselves. Wash hands, awesome. And let's get back to the base. And I think that's where I'm going to leave this episode. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this little visit to my old base. Let's just have a very little quick look around with the flashlight, because I do love the way the light bounces off all of these surfaces. It looks really cool. Yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed that little visit to my old base. I hope I've covered everything in this latest update correctly. Quite a few chunky changes, real quality of life changes, stuff that we've been waiting for a while. This flashlight is fantastic. Really awesome. I'm going to be going through batteries quite frequently, I think. Yes, and the bow is brilliant, and I think it really brings you to the realization that getting a chicken coop and the premium feathers is really worthwhile now. Look at that. Yeah, so a lot of lovely changes from Core Games. Great work. Really enjoyed this one, and it all runs really smoothly. It's a pleasure. So thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.